Good morning, my dear students. Welcome back in our science online class. Today we are going to learn classification of materials on the basis of their solubility in water. See students, we are going to classify the materials into two groups. Okay, we are going to classify the materials into two groups on the basis of their solubility. Means which criteria we are using, students? We are using the criteria solubility. So with the help of this solubility criteria, we can divide the materials into two groups. First group soluble and second group insoluble. Okay, water dissolves a large number of materials, but it cannot dissolve all the materials. There are some materials which can soluble in water. Okay, there are some materials soluble in water and some are insoluble in water. So on the basis of that solubility, we made two groups. First groups materials which are soluble in water, and second group materials which are insoluble in water. So some materials are soluble in water. Example: sugar, salt, washing soda, alum is turti, milk, potassium permanganate, copper sulfate. These are the crystals. Okay, copper sulfate, glycerin, alcohol. These all materials are soluble in water. Means they mix in water, they dissolve in water. So all these materials are soluble in water. Okay, how to check their solubility? So here one demonstration is there. So you need one test tube, or you can use the transparent glass also, which is available at home. Okay students, so with the help of spoon you can take a sugar. Okay, so before adding, let's see what to do. First step, take a test tube or transparent glass. Okay students, and then pour the half test tube water in it. If glass is there, so you pour the half glass water in it. Then with the help of spoon, you can add the one spoon, small spoon. Okay students, one small spoon you can add the sugar in it, means sugar crystals. And with the help of your thumb, you can close the mouth of, suppose this is the test tube, so with the help of thumb you can close the mouth of test tube and shake it well. If glass is there, so you can just take a spoon and stir it well. Okay, so after some time what happens students, due to the shaking, okay, whatever the crystals are there, that crystals dissolved in water, means they disappear in water. Okay, so disappear means you cannot see them. So after some time, just you go and observe your test tube, you cannot see the sugar particles, means that sugar completely dissolved in water. Okay, and form a sweet solution, that is called the sugar solution. And this indicates that the sugar is soluble in water. Okay, this indicates that sugar is soluble in water. So you can do the same activity for all these and you can check the solubility of these substance. Okay, now next, materials which are insoluble in water. Now some materials are there, they do not dissolve in water, they remain as it is in water for a long time. Such materials are called insoluble materials. For example students, sand, chalk powder, sawdust. Sawdust means wood powder, sulfur, glass, plastic, paper, flour, oil, petrol. These all materials are insoluble in water. Now let us see how to check this. Same way you can take a test tube, pour half test tube of water. Now you can select the one example from this insoluble. Okay, so we'll take the sand particles, so take a sand and put one spoon sand in it, and same way you can close the mouth of test tube with your thumb and shake it and keep aside for some time. So after some time what happens students? After some time you can see that the sand particles settle at the bottom. ये जो sand particle है वो dissolve नहीं हुए, वो same है as it is at the bottom water में. Okay, so this indicates that sand does not dissolve in water. Sand does not dissolve in water, and that's why we can call the sand is insoluble in water. तो हम यहाँ पे कह सकते हैं कि वो sand क्या है? Insoluble in water. Understood students? Soluble and insoluble. Okay. Now we'll go to the next part, miscible liquids. There are some liquids which are soluble in water, means dissolved in water. For example, milk and water. If you pour the water into milk, okay, so you cannot separate out, so you can get one homogeneous solution. एक आपको homogeneous solution मिलेगा, mixed solution. You cannot separate out that solution in water and milk. Yes or no? Such a solution called the miscible liquids. Okay, so both are liquids. Water is liquid as well as milk is also liquid. So here are some examples which can mix in water: glycerin, milk, lemon juice, vinegar, alcohol. These all are the materials dissolved in water. These materials means liquids. Okay students, so if two liquids are miscible, if two liquids are soluble in each other, they are called the miscible liquids. Now immiscible means some liquids are there, they are insoluble in water. For example, water and groundnut oil. You know groundnut oil, you can take any oil, groundnut, mustard, any oil. Take a half test tube water and pour the oil in it. What will happen students? That oil does not mix in water. It remains as it is after shaking also, and that indicates that oil is insoluble in water, and it is also called the immiscible liquid, because water is liquid as well as this oil is also liquid, and both are not mixing in each other, so they are immiscible liquid. जो liquids mix नहीं होते उसे ही immiscible कहते हैं, जो दो liquids mix होते उसे miscible कहते हैं. Okay students, understood? Now next part is about gases. There are some gases which dissolved in water. They are called soluble gases. So which are the soluble gases? Oxygen is soluble in water. Carbon dioxide also soluble in water, because both dissolve in water completely. That's why whatever the aquatic animals are there, aquatic animals get the dissolved oxygen through water. Okay, and same time the microscopic plants are there, like algae. Algae require carbon dioxide to make their own food, and that carbon dioxide get from the water. Okay, now these are the two examples of gases which are dissolved in water. First one is oxygen, second one is carbon dioxide. Now two gases are there which do not dissolve in water. They are nitrogen and methane gas. Okay students, so this is about today's part. So students, see what we have learned: classification of materials on the basis of their solubility in water, soluble materials, insoluble materials, miscible liquids, immiscible liquids, miscible gases in liquid and immiscible gases in liquid. Okay, understood students? So today we will stop here. Remaining part will continue in our next video.